Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise with Rana Al-Assas and myself, Mohammed Abdelrahim, here at the Orman Garden in Giza. A portrait painting or drawing depicts the image of a particular person or animal or group thereof. But the subject of a portrait is usually called a sitter. That's because traditionally people would sit in front of the artist to have their portrait painted. Nowadays, of course, artists can work from a photograph, so not everyone has to sit for a portrait. Portraits are effective and compelling when they tell us something about the person. A good portrait is not just a visual representation of a person, it will also reveal something about the scene or the person. It's a science, it's a world on its own, the world of portraits. We have a very special guest with us here today.
Yes, we have with us Mrs. Saad, and you are a plastic artist, a member of the Egyptian Association for Protecting Heritage. Very good day, Mrs. Ines, and it's a pleasure to have such a wonderful guest like you in our episode.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Mrs. Ines, you are a lover of the art portrait.
Yeah.
What characterizes this art from other forms of painting?
Well, to make a portrait, you have to be a sensitive artist. Not anyone can do portraits. A portrait is not only features. A portrait, you enter inside the person you are drawing. You give him the impression you have on him, or the impression he gives you on your self. So to make a portrait, you have to love making portraits. You have to study how to go inside the person you're drawing, not just the features or to give the resemblance of him. This is not what we want for portrait. Portrait is to enter inside the person you're drawing.
Right. So what are your favorite themes and colors?
This is an inspiration. I can choose from the site of what I'm going to draw. For instance, if you're drawing in a garden, it will be the green. If you're drawing in a dark room, it will be blue. So colors are very, it gives you different impressions and you like it. So I can put red in a face. This, I make it well while drawing. It's not, I don't think of what color I'm going to use for this portrait. No, it's just an impression. It's just a feeling. You have to put it once you start your drawing.
Mrs. Ines, in your drawings, you try to reflect a lot of women figures.
Yes, sure.
Now that we are in March and we are celebrating the month of women, what messages do you want to deliver about women?
Women is half our society, and she has great role in every place and in everywhere. So I would like to show all the good features she has. She's giving all herself for her family, first of all, for her society. She's putting a beautiful tone in everywhere she can be.
Now, a portrait must be a drawing of a living thing, right? To be called a portrait?
Yeah.
Must be a living thing.
Yes, sure.
So, could you tell us about some animals that you made a portrait of that you are very happy with?
Yes, sure. I made horses. I made my favorite dog. I have a pit bull dog. She's called Stella. I made her a beautiful portrait.
Mrs. Ines, portrait paintings can reveal the person's place in society. their hobbies or occupation as well, or aspects of their personality and or their beliefs. What do you like to reveal in your paintings most? What do you like to show? What do you like to focus on?
It depends on whom I am drawing. I have done a very successful portrait for Yusuf Shaban lately when
When
he
he
passed
passed away.
away. I used to love him very much.
We all used to love him so much.
It is a very beautiful portrait. And
What did you reveal in this portrait about Yusuf Shaban
his
most?
way, how he's looking to, and how he's acting. You'd never feel he's acting. He is very true that
Natural.
yes, he's
Yeah.
not acting at all. So I revealed his how he's looking, the way his eyes are looking, and it was a very successful portrait. I would
Yeah.
have got it to you
Yeah,
to show
I
it.
get. Yeah, we wish we had seen it. I mean,
We can, if
Yeah.
you do
You
not
ca-
bring
I
it.
have my I have a few. If you can put it on.
If you do have it,
we
you
should.
do have it.
I
now?
have it on my mobile. now.
Okay, then we
Okay.
can take it
Okay.
and we
We
can insert
Okay.
it in the.
we should
in
sell-
No, no, no.
commemorate the passing away of this great.
Yes, he's a great
artist.
artist.
Yes, and his eyes and mustache, I guess, were his two most famous traits. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Farawila, and
Yeah.
you can't remember all his
Yeah,
series,
course.
but he was a great artist.
الشهد والدموع. Before
yeah,
that, yeah.
Shahd والدموع and many.
Yeah, of course, of course.
الهجان.
Yeah, sure. So, Mrs. Ines, it's our duty to preserve the past so that future generations can learn from it and understand their origins. So, do you use elements from our heritage in your works?
Sure.
Yeah, and if so, tell us examples of that.
Examples, I can give examples, but we are, as old Egyptians, we like the pharaonic way of drawing. Sure, we had we learned from them how to focus on something or how to explain, how to express our work. When you look to to all the way of drawing, we can take from them many things. The way we're drawing sculpture also, they had very good sculptors, but I didn't try I used to love it, but I didn't work for it. I work only for portraits and sightseeing. And
Okay, Mrs. Ines, from your own perspectives, what are the challenges facing Egyptian heritage from your own point of view, and of course, when it comes to your portraits and other artists like the Egyptian heritage mainly?
well, our heritage is so many, so we can take what we can get use of it. Many people are trying to express their feeling through the old heritage, not only the old Egyptian culture, but all. يعني the Arabic ones, the Muslims, the Coptic. You have the portraits of Fayoum. Till now, it has all the colors as if it is done lately. So we think we have to know how they make use of the colors and how they make it live all this time.
Yes. I want to ask you something about your style. How would you describe your style? I mean, the way you work.
Yeah.
For instance, when you made a portrait of the late legendary Yusuf Shaban, did you put a picture of him in front of you? Did you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I mean, do you have to have something in front of you, or could the work be out of your imagination, or is it a combination of both?
No, out of my imagination won't be correct as if I have the photo of him. I can
Add.
yes. We used to draw people in front of us, and I can do it, sketches, and but nowadays you cannot put somebody sitting for 2 or 3 hours. يعني, thank God I am very quick in my work, but the thing is, you're not going to punish someone and put him in the same
That
way.
was going to be the next question. I mean, how long did it take
I
you?
was gonna ask
Yeah.
because Yusuf Shaban passed away like
2nd of March.
yes,
Yeah.
because on the yes,
2nd of March. I got a picture. I have to go inside his photographs, and I choose 2 or 3, and then I settled on the last
so
one I
you
did.
finished your portrait in 1 week of Yusuf Shaban.
In one day,
One day,
3 hours.
3 hours. That's
Perfect.
quick.
I started
That's
3
really
o'clock.
quick.
I finished at 6.
Really
Yes.
eager to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, when you come to draw and think of something, how do you brainstorm and think? Yusuf Shaban passed away, of course, due to the coronavirus pandemic, and this was the reason he passed away. So, was this the main idea you decided to draw Yusuf Shaban in your portrait? Because he passed away because of the coronavirus pandemic, so you were trying to focus on this virus and the importance of how people should take care of this virus, or you decided to take the other perspective, which you felt like drawing Yusuf Shaban because you love this great
Yes, sure.
actor. Which was your own point
No,
of
it's
view?
because I love him,
Mhm.
and he passed away.
Mhm.
So I would love to be updated.
Mhm.
I just drew him.
It's
because-
not related to the coronavirus.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it was your way of paying condolences, or
That's right.
saying goodbye.
That's right.
And the question is, why did you choose the 3 specific photos you chose? I mean, and from what, eras were they? Because we know Yusuf Shaban from when he was a youngster in the black and white cinema movies and,
Yeah.
and TV drama series. And he was, the Don Juan or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we know him as the strong, tough guy, the wise guy, the smart guy, the
Yeah.
intelligent guy, the evil guy.
The evil guy
The-
most
yeah,
of the time.
Yeah. so which part of Yusuf Shaban did you focus on? And we also know him as a leader in his society.
Yeah, he was before Ashraf
Zaki. Yes, he was
Yeah.
the syndicate.
Yeah. And he
he's general
worked
secretary
for
of the syndicate of.
and he worked for a long
artists, yeah.
time. He didn't leave the
Yeah,
cinema.
yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
So which Yusuf
I was
Shaban did-
astonished when
yeah.
I found that he was 90 years old when he
Oh, were-
passed away.
Yusuf Shaban was 90 years old.
Yeah. Imagine, I didn't imagine that at all.
So which Yusuf Shaban did you stress on?
Well, before he left, he used to wear a wig,
Yeah.
and I didn't like that. I drew this, but it's not shown exactly. But I love him, so I did a nice one. I hope you will like it also.
Okay, Mrs. Ines, what do you have to say about a portrait, and do you teach the younger generations?
Yes.
Do you?
I did.
Okay.
I
how
did
do you
for
do-
a time, and in our society of heritage, I used to draw to give bara'im, small children, not only small and middle age and grown-ups. I gave them how to draw a portrait and different situations, up, down, looking here and there. I love drawing portrait, and I'm trying to make some. It's very difficult, When I try draw site painting, it's very easy for me I drew some flowers. It's as if I'm playing with colors, not your. When you're drawing the portrait, you're concentrating very much, and you have uh, the touch you're putting on the face makes a big difference. So it's very difficult for beginners to start drawing portraits. Not everyone can draw portraits.
Of course. Do you have specific traditions when you draw a portrait? I mean, do you have a specific drink that you have next to you, a specific lighting system? You want calm, a total calm, music in the
Yes,
background?
sure.
I don't know. I mean, you
Sure.
tell us what's the mood.
The mood
Yeah.
is to keep silent.
Mm.
I never speak to anyone,
Mm.
and to make all those around me. I draw at home, so I have to finish all my errands for home and sit on my in my place. I don't want anyone to disturb me or to call on me. I drink coffee.
Mhm.
I sit, and I never stand up for a time until I put all what I want, and then I start to make a coffee again, and sit from a long distance or away and look at it from far away, and start. No, this is not right. This is not right. Then I put my hard touches or brighter touches.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mrs. Ines
Yes.
Saad, a plastic artist and a member of the Egyptian Association for Protecting Heritage. We have the pleasure to have you with us today in our episode of Nile Cruise here from the Orman Garden, which is one of the wonderful places we do have here in Egypt, among many, of course. But this one is special because we're approaching spring, and it's the Spring Festival, and you brainstormed this when it came to portraying and to protecting the Egyptian heritage. Thank you so much for joining us in today's
Thank you
episode.
very
It's our
much.
pleasure.
I'm very pleased.
Thank you.
It's been a great pleasure to have an artist of your caliber with us.
It's
Thank
me
you very
who
much.
have a pleasure
We
to
enjoyed
meet you.
listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Dear
you very much.
viewers, stay with us. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV. Me and Mohammed Abdulrahim will be back again. Don't go away.